So guys, like, subscribe, and share. Right? Thank you.
na monso.
Mama posebru agwaptal Maria.
O wetere meseni kenke monso.
Ekene Maria Egyptel na Grace osebru anonyeli. Ede ngozi n'etiti kporo niile. Ọ jazi ngozi bụ nwafọ gị Jesu.
Maria jaso nenke chukwu. Rebara ebe ndị njariyo. Kita na manowani. Amen.
Nyeju odibo nwanyị nke osebru ụwa.
Korere bikisi kwu.
Ekene Maria Egyptel na Grace osebru anonyeli. Ede ngozi n'etiti kporo niile. Ọ jazi ngozi bụ nwafọ gị Jesu.
Maria jaso nenke chukwu. Rebara ebe ndị njariyo. Kita na manowani. Amen.
Okwu emela arụ.
O wee binyere anyị.
Ekene Maria Egyptel na Gracia osebru anonyeli. Ede ngozi n'etiti kporo niile. Ọ jazi ngozi bụ nwafọ gị Jesu.
Maria jaso nenke chukwu. Rebara ebe ndị njariyo. Kita na manowani. Amen.
Yọbara anyị ayọ ọnụ nke Chukwu dị asọ.
N'aka nkwa nke Kristi.
Ayịyọ anyị na-ayọ gị o Chukwu ka erinye Gracia n'ime obi anyị ka anyị bụ ndị nje butere ozi ọma wee mara iwere arụ Kristi nwa gị site n'afọ ya na obe ya wee bata n'osito na mbilite n'ọnwụ ya site na Kristi dị nwere anyị. Amen. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Etu ọ dị n'isi na nkịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebe ebe. Amen.
Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Etu ọ dị n'isi na nkịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebe ebe. Amen.
Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Etu ọ dị n'isi na nkịta na ebo niile n'ụwa ebe ebe. Amen.
Ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwerenụ gara aga.
So n'ekpere nke Chukwu ka ha zuru ike na ndokwa.
Ka mkpụrụ obi fa zuru ike na ndokwa.
Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ.
Nọnyekwara mmụọ gị.
Ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ. Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Amen.
Listen to news updates on Ebonadi 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonadi FM breaks the news with actualities.
And believe that we are hoping for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/gistfm.
Good morning and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM news update. Today, Wednesday, the 7th day of June 2023, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifan Shuku Ikezie is my name. The headlines. Don't allow return of touts destroy your vision of Anambra megacity, Bishop tells Soludo. Enugu court acquits 20 residents, rules the Norsemen not secret cult. Ex-Governor Umaye still running Ebonyi affairs, says group. Oti sacks revenue contractors in Abia. INEC released final list of candidates for Kogi, Imo, Bayelsa governorship polls. Russia receives new batch of Su-34 fighter bomber aircraft. Now, details. Don't allow return of touts destroy your vision of Anambra megacity, Bishop tells Soludo. The Bishop Diocese of Obaru, Anglican Communion, Right Reverend Prosper Ama, yesterday raised the alarm over the increasing and aggressive level of touting in Anambra State, saying that it will soon become a monster bedeviling the state. Bishop Ama therefore appealed to Governor Chukwumas Charles Soludo not to allow violent activities of touts to destroy his vision of Anambra State as a livable and prosperous mega smart city and a preferred place to live, learn, work, and enjoy. Bishop Ama regretted that Governor Soludo started well on the assumption of office by banning all manner of touting in the state, but later allowed touting to take the shine of his government, urging him to expedite action to stem the tide of touting before it becomes the most monster that will engulf the state and destroy his government, describing and likening the aggressive return of touting in the state to what the Bible said about evil spirits leaving a person and going into the desert seeking rest and finding none. Bishop Amma said that the aggressive return and violent touting activities in the state are causing the residents and the visitors the sleepless night. Residents of the state have been complaining about the return of different touting groups in multiple uniforms, intimidating, harassing, and extorting people and motorists at every point in the state, including visitors in private and company vehicles. Enugu court acquits 20 residents, rules the Norsemen not secret court. And Enugu East Magistrate Court has dismissed a criminal suit filed against 20 residents of the state concerning their alleged membership of an unlawful society. The group, in delivering its judgment, the court, in delivering its judgment, upheld a no case submission made by the defense counsel in the case number SCME 587C 2019, Commissioner of Police versus Henry Oputa and 19 hours. Chief Magistrate A.C. Mba also discharged the defendants on the ground that the prosecution failed woefully in providing the ingredients of two-count charge and that the evidence adduced by the prosecution witnesses was discredited as a result of cross-examination and rendered manifestly unreliable. The defendants were arraigned before the court on April 6, 2023 on a two-count charge of conspiracy to belong to an unlawful society and thereby committed an offense punishable under Section 495, subsection A of the Criminal Code, Cap 30, Volume 11, Revised Laws of Enugu State of Nigeria, 2004. The charge also held that they did registered with RC 7458 with the name the Norsemen K Club Inc. under the disguise of unlawful society on 6th and 7th days of September 2019, gathered themselves under the guises and held a meeting of Vikings Confraternity, an unlawful society, and thereby committed an offense punishable under Section 8 of Public Order, Prohibition of Secret Courts and Their Activities Law, number 17, revised of Enugu State of Nigeria, 2009. The defendants were arrested at a hotel Enugu on 7th September 2019 during the convention of the Norsemen K Club Inc. by the police. In their statement to the police, some of them admitted their membership of the club and insisted that it was not a secret cult, while about 6 others denied membership, asserting that they were in the hotel facility for other reasons. Consequently, they were arraigned and they all pleaded not guilty to the charge. Ex-Governor Umahi still running Ebonyi affairs, says a group of Ebonyi residents under the aegis of Association of Ebonyi Indigenous Social-Cultural in the Diaspora has alleged that former Governor David Umahi is still secretly running the affairs of the state. The claim comes 1 week after Umahi officially handed over the baton of leadership to Governor Francis Nwifuru in Abakaliki, the state capital. But the diaspora group insisted that Nwifuru was obviously not in charge, saying his purported predecessor is still seen moving in convoy and inspecting some uncompleted projects in the city. In a statement issued to newsmen in Abuja on Tuesday, the AEISCID president, Pascal Oluchukwu, explained that 1 week after Nwifuru took the oath of office as Ebonyi State governor, the electorate has yet to see any visible signs of governance. Oluchukwu also lamented that the governor's body language does not show he is ready to appoint members of his cabinet anytime soon. The statement reads, in part, we are aware that through the March 18th governorship election is being challenged by both the opposition People's Democratic Party and All Progressive Grand Alliance and their candidates at the Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Abuja. INEC has declared Nwifuru the ruling APC candidate as the winner, and he was consequently sworn into office. But 1 week after he took oath of office at the Abakaliki Township Stadium, we are astonished that Ebonyi electorates are yet to see any visible signs of governance, not even the appointment of his kitchen cabinet members. Rather, this group has been reading reports that his predecessor Umahi is still inspecting work at the sites of some yet to be completed projects in the state. AEISCID was reliably informed that a day after he handed over the affairs of governance in Ebonyi, Umahi was cited with many of his dissolved ESCO members inspecting works at the new Olympic Stadium at the Centenary City. Those who have seen him move around since handover claimed he retained and still moves with the same retinue of security aides and convoy while in office. Oti sacks revenue contractors in Abia. Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Oti has directed the immediate sack of all revenue enforcers in the market. Oti, in a statement signed by his chief press secretary, Mr. Kasie Uko, said the decision was aimed at sanitizing systems of revenue collection in the transport sector and in the markets. The statement directed all affected persons to return government properties in their possession to the Office of the Special Advisor to the Governor on Internally Generated Revenue and Digital Transformation. The statement further stated that the Special Advisor on Internally Generated Revenue would advise on the state government's next plan in that direction. In the last 1 week, the new government in other states has been going tough on revenue collectors and touts in the state, a development being supported by transporters and traders. INEC releases final list of candidates for Kogi, Imo, Bayelsa governorship polls. The Independent National Electoral Commission has released the final list of candidates for the November 11 governorship elections in Kogi, Bayelsa, and Imo states. The approval of the list followed a meeting held by the Commission on Tuesday in Abuja, according to a statement signed by INEC's National Commissioner and Chairman of the Information and Voter Education Committee, Mr. Festus Okoye. All 18 political parties nominated candidates in Kogi, 17 in Bayelsa, and 16 in Imo State. Two political parties are also fielding female candidates in Bayelsa State, one in Kogi State, and none in Imo State. The final list has been uploaded to the Commission's website and social media platforms. The same will be published in our state and local government offices in the affected states on Thursday, June 8, 2023, ahead of the statutory deadline of June 9, 2023, the statement added. Okoye also reacted to last week's incident in Kogi, saying it involved the convoys of two political actors, resulting in the destruction of vehicles and other properties. Describing the incident as worrisome, Okoye called on parties and candidates to conduct their political activities with civility and decorum, as peaceful electioneering heralds a peaceful election. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Russia receives new batch of Su-34 fighter bomber aircraft. Russia's military has obtained a new batch of Su-34 fighter bomber aircraft, Russian media claim. The aircraft were delivered by the United Aircraft Corporation, UAC, part of Russia's state-owned firm Rostec, after being manufactured at the Shaklov Novosibirsk aviation plant and undergoing testing, the UAC said in a statement. The number of aircraft transferred has yet to be disclosed, but it may be a total of 4. The Su-34 is a twin-seat fighter bomber designed for precise strikes on ground and naval targets, as well as taking out targets in the skies. It can also be used for reconnaissance missions, and it comes equipped with electronic warfare countermeasures, according to Russia reports. It is based on the Su-27 fighter jet, but it is unique duckbill nose design meant to give more room in the cabin, help give it a number of nicknames such as Playpause and Hell Dog. According to a report in the independent news outlet The Drive, it is also reportedly meant to eventually replace the Su-24 fighter jets and the Tu-22M bomber. The Russian aircraft also comes in a few variants. This includes the more modern version, the upgraded Su-34M. This reportedly includes improved avionics and guided munitions capabilities. This is where we draw the curtain on news update on Airborne at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Don't allow return of touts destroy your vision of Anambra megacity, Bishop tells Soludo. Enugu court acquits 20 residents, rules the Norsemen, not secret court. Ex-Governor Umar is still running Ebonyi affairs, says group. Oti sacks revenue contractors in Abia. INEC releases final list of candidates for Kogi, Imo, Bayelsa governorship polls. Russia receives new batch of Su-34 fighter bomber aircraft. You just listened to news updates on Ebona at the 103.5 FM news, produced and read by Martin Ifeanyi Ekeze. Thank you for listening to Ebona at the 103.5 FM news update this morning. Once again, good morning.
Listen to news updates on Ebona 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are looking for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM. To be or not to be? Do you have acting skills? Do you have what it takes to be on the spotlight in acting? Here is the opportunity you have been waiting for. Baboa Production presents audition for the radio drama Eriko on Ebona 103.5 FM. For more information on how to register and feature, visit Ebona 103.5 FM inside European Residency Hotel Ugidi opposite Omunike Boys, or you call 080-391-67049. Don't miss out.
Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelt as we take you on this smooth ride. Let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5 Ebona FM, keeping your morning engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio.
From 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Getting your morning inspired, be informed. Let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Martin Ifeanyi aka Meta from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
On the morning drive.
103.5 Ebona
Ebona FM 103.5. We are on 24/7, 24/7, round the clock. Ebona FM 103.5.